Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a new moon solar eclipse reading for my dearest Taurus. Taurus, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my Taurus for their highest and greatest good. All right, so you're showing up as the Eight of Wands. So you're definitely in manifestation mode, probably a lot going on for you. What you're leaving behind, the Ace of Swords. What you're moving towards, the Queen of Cups. Nice. When it comes to finances, Nine of Wands. Big warning here, Taurus, for many of you to not burn the candle at both ends. When it comes to your love life, Four of Swords. And the positive energy coming to you with this eclipse and this new moon is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords indicates that there's a deep healing taking place. And I am picking up on, for many of you, that healing may be with your relationships. Now, it doesn't have to be just in romantic relationships. It could be with family or friends. But I do see that for a lot of you, you're manifesting the healing or rejuvenation of a particular connection, possibly with that Queen of Cups energy and the Four of Swords as well. So it feels like you might have been holding back up until this point, Taurus. But whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, whether it's love, work, money, some sort of creative project, you're definitely all in here with the Eight of Wands. You've set your intentions and it seems like you're taking those active steps towards making and building the life or the love that you want. So let's see what the Eight of Wands tells me. There's a lot going on. Yeah, you've definitely been doing a lot of introspection. And what I'm seeing here as well is like, what is it that you truly want out of this? I like that Virgo energy because it's like you're looking at obstacles. You're looking at how far you've come. It's a beautiful evaluation. And yeah, there's a cycle here that you want to close out. And for a lot of you, I mean, these are not specifically love readings. They're meant to be more general in nature, but I am picking up on, for a lot of my Taurus, you're looking at any cycles that need to be closed out, anything that needs to be cut off or released so that you can have more love in your life. And again, that doesn't have to be just romantic love, you know, loving what you do, loving yourself, you know, having time for sleep, for eating good food, for rest, relaxation, spending time with your family, you know, doing things that make you feel good, exercising, that sort of thing. So you're definitely looking at, okay, how can I close out this cycle? Because I see that you want change. Now, some of you, with the Ace of Swords energy in reverse, a lot of you may have had a blocked throat chakra. So I do see that you're most likely moving towards someone to speak up, speak your truth. This can be to, again, a love interest, a spouse, a partner, a family member, a boss or a coworker even. But I'm also seeing that, like, up until this point, you've been carrying a lot of weight, Taurus, is what I'm hearing, and you've been holding back. Maybe you need to delegate or, again, just set really strong boundaries. This Cancerian energy tells me that you have a lot of strength and a lot of tenacity, creativity, that you've really used to, like, propel yourself to where you are. But now it's time to, it's like you don't want to hold back anymore and you want to release anything that might be holding you back. All right, I love that energy. You have the Queen of Cups here. This is what you're moving towards. And again, it's more of this sort of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You're moving towards a much more creative cycle. So some of you, you know, you're building in that sacred time for yourself to create, whether that's working on, you know, like, you know, something, you know, like a side hustle, whether it's creating, like, you know, more space to nurture your relationships, to nurture yourself, spend time with your family is what I'm seeing. So it's beautiful. And it's like you're protecting your energy. The Page of Swords energy in reverse, though, tells me that there's something here that you need to speak up about. So I'm getting, like, strong energy for my Taurus about unblocking your throat chakra. Yeah, there you go. Knight of Swords, saying what you mean, meaning what you say. And for a lot of you, you may be cutting someone or something out. cutting cords. And this could also be just you doing some soul retrieval, some healing, cutting cords with particular people and relationships that just don't honor the path that you're on, or are, you know, or holding you back, more like it. So when it comes to work, we have the 9 of Wands energy in reverse. And this is telling me that a lot of you, you've been really working hard towards up-leveling. You're in this 8 of Wands energy. You're handling a lot. You most likely, you know, a lot of you may have more than one job. You're really going for it. But I'm seeing here there's a little bit of a danger of burnout. So make sure you're not burning the candle at both ends. Yeah, it's about really prioritizing peace. You know, they're telling me that, like, you know, it's not a race, it's a marathon. Yeah, so it's like it needs to be sustainable. It doesn't mean that you necessarily, there is a little bit of an energy of like slowing down with the 6 of Swords. A lot of you, you've already gotten yourselves out of the red, so you may have paid off debts, or maybe you've, you know, gotten this raise and promotion, and I'm feeling like Spirit's telling you, like, you can let your guard down. You can, and it doesn't mean that you don't work towards achieving goals, or you don't continue putting in, you know, the effort that you were previously. But I'm also getting here that a lot of you have carried on like previous paradigms, beliefs from when you had to work overtime, had to work, like you were more in survival mode, and you've carried that over into this new stage that you're in. And Spirit's saying it's time to sort of reevaluate and to shift and to change. Okay, like it's okay to like slow down, dial back a little bit so that you just don't burn out, right? And we see the Moon card energy in reverse. A lot of you, you're seeing very clearly the path forward, and it's like playing the long game. So a lot of you, I feel like you've achieved some really important goals when it comes to your career or your work here, in your finances even, and the path forward. Now you know, or you're seeing clearly like what you have to do. And Spirit's saying that, like, again, I just keep hearing it's not a race, it's a marathon, to like pull back a little bit, prioritize your health and your peace and your rest, at the same time continuing on your journey. And in one sense, letting up, being easier on yourself, but not letting up on the direction that you're moving in, if that makes any sense. All right, when it comes to love, we have the 4 of Swords. So there's a deep healing. I see maybe your love life you've been holding back. Possibly you're dealing with a water sign. It doesn't have to be, though. Or that you want to heal a particular connection. The 7 of Wands energy in reverse, yeah, tells me that you may feel like you've been pushed away, or maybe you've pushed someone else away, like things haven't been moving forward here. And yeah, you're ready to open up emotionally. I'm seeing like create that space to have, you know, more love in your life, either with a particular person and heal that connection. Like I said, a lot of you, it may be contingent too on what you've been working on, achieving certain goals, whether it's financial or getting that raise or promotion or buying that home or what have you, and like creating space to really, you know, to spend time with the people that you love. And for others of you, if you've been healing from a breakup or separation, I feel like you're letting your guard down and you're putting yourself out there more. I do think that you have somebody very loving and caring coming into your space romantically, with this eclipse energy. So the positive energy here is the 4 of Pentacles. So again, a lot of my Taurus, like I said, I feel like you've achieved some milestones here. You've achieved some sort of level of stability. And again, it's like Spirit saying, like, you can let up so that you don't burn out, but also at the same time, don't stop, right? So it's like some of you, like you've reached financial goals, you've built that house, that home, or bought it. Your business is, you know, is where it needs to be. The 9 of Swords, yeah, you've had so many sleepless nights, but this is a new cycle, a new beginning, and this is also like where you need to, like, it's like you're not the same person that you used to be, Taurus. You know, when you were like in the thick of things. Like I'm seeing like a lot of you may have like been working a lot of, you know, more than, you know, you may have been working 2 or 3 jobs even to get to the point where you are. Or you were just working overtime to get where you are. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of nerve-wracking moments, but I feel like Spirit saying like you're on your way, but it's time to like shift your energy into being a bit more comfortable is the energy I'm getting. Yeah, the Tower. You've been through like a major paradigm shift. It's time to let go of any outdated beliefs, because a lot of you're different. It's kind of like, for example, and this may be the case for some of you, but the example that they're showing me is like when somebody loses like a lot of weight, like we're talking like, 80, 100, 150 pounds or something like that, or even like 40, 60 pounds, whatever it is, that person, like, even though they're in a new body, they're still that same person. And they oftentimes still feel like they're that person who was heavier, for example. And so it takes some time to integrate. And that's the message here, Taurus. For a lot of you, it has nothing to do with like your physical body or what you look like, but it's like you've changed, but now you have to give yourself time to integrate and to make and implement those changes, recognize and integrate those changes. Okay, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense for my Taurus. I don't know if it does. I hope so. All right, because yeah, the Tower moment tells me this is a major timeline split for you. And a lot of you've gotten there, but you just haven't realized it, or you're not allowing yourself to celebrate it or fully recognize like everything that you've achieved. All right, so when it comes to your love life, clear messages and guidance for my Taurus, please. Okay, the Sword and the Stone. So you have clarity and truth. There's been some sort of revelation that now it's time to make time for yourself to, to date, to put yourself out there, or making time for that special someone, healing a connection. For a lot of you, this is like a perfect match, that Sword and the Rose. A lot of my Taurus, yeah, I feel like you are going to be taking a chance, taking a leap of faith towards somebody here, somebody new, or somebody that maybe has been on the back burner, that you want to heal things with. And we get kisses. Beautiful. I see this. I see a really positive shift when it comes to your love life. Falling in love. So many of you, like I said, you've been focused on other things. You've been healing. It's been quiet in your love life. But now you're ready to let down your defenses and put yourself out there. And it's going to yield some beautiful results. And for others of you, you're healing a relationship because you're starting to prioritize, recognizing that, okay, I've gotten to a place where now I can really open up to the ones I love, be with the ones I love. And you can expect a lot of passion coming towards you, some insane chemistry. For some of you, a very, very passionate renewal or reunion here. But for others of you, it's just like, yeah, you're inviting this in. Wow, what a beautiful like breath. It's like taking a deep breath, a breath of fresh air for you, my Taurus. So let's see what the life path oracles have for you. Any messages that my Taurus need to hear? Any messages that my Taurus need to hear, please? All right, so you possess the gift of therapeutic touch, which restores physical and emotional well-being. So some of you may already practice Reiki. Some of you may have, not been doing your daily Reiki practice. So it may be time to just get back into it. And for others of you, this may be your sign to, take a class or some sort of certification. You're also being told to share what you know with others, relate on topics that are deeply inspirational and motivational. Beautiful. And your greatest desire. Imagine your childhood wish coming true. Dream it and live it. And I feel like a lot of my Taurus, you've been working towards this. Some of you are being asked to follow your calling to offer love and safe haven for those whose circumstances are left without a home, or left them without a place to call home. So maybe adopting children, fostering children, also animals as well. I love that energy. Just, now a lot of you, there's something here about like you getting to a place where now you have time and energy and resources to give back. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful place to be, Taurus. All right, so let's see. Clear messages and guidance for my Taurus when it comes to work and finances. What else do my Taurus need to know when it comes to their work and their finances? So Spirit saying offer. Identify the specific qualities of your ideal client or customer and make solid no-brainer offers that they're happy to buy. Okay, so this is like about, not all of you own your own businesses or work with clients specifically, But this is about really like putting yourself out there, being really proactive. Contribute, build your authority by creating content for your own website and by guest posting on popular blogs in your niche. Yeah, so there's definitely something here about speaking and sharing what you know. Unblocking that throat chakra is huge for my Taurus, and it seems like that's happening with this new moon in the second new moon in Aries and the solar eclipse energy. Do be careful because we're also entering into Mercury retrograde on the 21st. And align. Stay in alignment with your core values and your vision for the lifestyle you want to create with your business. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. And also make sure that you build in that time period for, for you to celebrate and to enjoy the prosperity that you're building here, Taurus. And there's going to be a big transformation. We see that with the Tower moment. Yeah, after you like having side hustles, after you like, burning the candle at both ends, and the devil energy is like, wow, like releasing yourself from like overworking, doing too much. So if you want to break through your internal blocks and stop struggling, you have to do things differently than what you've been doing so far. So again, a repeating message here, Taurus. It is really time to like switch it up. I love that. I love that. All right. We're going to pull one final oracle card for you from the Kali Oracle. For me, she embodies transformation and is perfect for this eclipse energy. And she's also very fiery. So it's perfect for this new moon in Aries energy as well. So let's see what Kali comes out. What Kali Oracle. Ooh, we get Chamunda. Just take a look at that. All right. I am going to read from the book. Chamunda 31 breaks down to a 4, so the number 4 is going to be an important sequence for my Taurus out there if you're seeing repeating numbers. All right, so we've got Chamunda. So despite the inherent drama and intensity, Chamunda is beloved by the heroic heart. She assists us when we need to find the strength to overcome our psychological limitations and inertia to access, integrate, and sustain higher frequency states of being. Bringing about a permanent structural change of the psyche is hard work. Right? The Tower moment. I just love how these tie in. It requires commitment. However, bullying ourselves into being different or applying more and more willpower only tends to create resistance, adverse reactions, and exhaustion, right? We see this in your reading. It's more a case of applying wisdom, finding the balance between persistence, determination, and compassionate rest and release so we can integrate and rebuild from within. For some personality types, taking rest can require as much discipline as engaging in activity. Yes, so am I not tapping into my Taurus out there who are total workaholics? Oh my goodness. Learning to move between the two as appropriate takes strength and wisdom. Mastering the balance to nudge ourselves forward on our path and facilitate change, but not so much that we feel defeated even before we gain traction in advanced inner work. Chamunda is the power to accomplish it. Her presence in a reading is a portent of a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path, the healing of masculine energy, and the protection of the sacred feminine within your heart. Wow. Yes. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. That just gave me chills. I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light. Take care.